Moving on to the corners, we're going to switch it up for this corner room, okay? Because I didn't really see anybody, separating themselves at all. I feel like we're a little bit in trouble behind that fourth corner spot by Isaiah Rodgers. But before we get to that, Rashad, I do want to talk to you about Brandon Facyson. That dude is going to be an asset in the run game. He will get up there. I likes that in him. I saw that play. Ran to the left side. That dude got low and hammered that dude. I love it. I likes that in him.
That's one of the things that he excelled at, Mike. You're right. That's a good call by you.
Yeah. And hey, that's why Gus Bradley wanted him. That's why Chris Ballard agreed to bring him. Facyson knows what Bradley wants in his system by his corners. So if, Gilmore may not be that guy, I don't know. But Facyson, I was pleased at how willingly he is a tackler in the run game. Love it. But I want to switch this corner room up for you guys. And really, should the Colts think about bringing in a vet corner to bring in as corner 5 or potentially 6? I'm not even sure if they keep 6 at this point. But do you bring in a vet because Xavier Rhodes is still out there? Will he come in and be a number 1 or be a number 5? I have no idea. But you have other guys that are out there. Could you look into bringing one of them in? Rashad, let me start with you on this one. Do you think it's best that the Colts explore a vet corner? I know we've talked about wide receiver, but vet corner, is this one where they should kind of get on the phones now?
Very interesting. Very interesting. Nobody has literally spoke about this. Destin made a suggestion a couple of days ago, and I'm going to let him talk about that one. So none of these guys have really stood out. I thought Marvell Tell had the inside track being with his experience in the system, but he just didn't look good Saturday, man, if we're being totally honest. None of these guys stood out. Dallas Flowers had a good rep on a 2-point conversion where he intercepted the ball. I like his potential. I think he probably a practice squad year away before you're actually putting him, on the roster to actually contribute. A guy, as far as a free agent that may have some interest, is Darqueze Dennard. He just got released recently. I believe it was yesterday. Might have was today. He just got released, but that was a guy that actually Indy bought in last year. Now it was a different regime, I know. So maybe Eberflus brings him over there to Chicago to get a good look at him. But I wouldn't be surprised. A guy that has the size to play in this system, I think can be a boundary guy if he was bought in, and just a veteran that somebody you can trust out there. Because after Isaiah Rodgers, I'm terrified of this group, man. Tony Brown, Anthony Chesley, Dallas Flowers, Marvell Tell. None of these guys are really popping off of the tape, and giving you any reason to say that this guy has to stick around. So maybe they find somebody that contributes on special teams and that allows them to keep an extra corner or so. But right now, how I'm looking at it, this team needs a CB5.
Yeah, so to me, the corner stuff is interesting. So if you went the veteran route, I wouldn't be anti calling Xavier Rhodes' line if no one's talking to him. I mean, we talked about this. I was a big Rhodes. I don't even know if I'd say I was against Rhodes. I was just trying to prep people to understand that him replicating what he did was going to be nearly impossible. And not to toot my own horn, but it didn't happen. But
he got hurt, man. I fought with you about that all year last year. he was injured.
He did get hurt, but I don't think it would have mattered if he was fully healthy. He was not replicating what he did the year before. He could have been better than he was. Don't get me wrong. But he was not replicating what he did. But to me, the biggest thing here, because I don't even care who the outside corner is between Facyson and Rodgers. I trust both of them to rotate in and out. To me, I just want to have multiple guys that you can funnel in and out, keep guys fresh, and be able to just have a good rotation of guys. I think right now, if they kept who was on the roster, I do think they'd keep 6 for that reason. I think DBs are going to be a spot where they have made an emphasis that they want guys that can play both safety and corner. Almost every single person that's going to be on the depth piece of everything can play either or. So for me right now, I think the inside track for the 5 and 6 spot for corners, I think Dallas Flowers probably is at that 5 spot right now. He's looked good in camp, and looking at the snap wise in that first preseason game. Like, I think he has that inside track to 5. And I know the team still likes Marvell Tell. The thing that's going to be interesting for him, I get it, is that the defensive staff is not the one that was in his corner this last year, obviously. So this is a new staff. But Tella had some interesting things going on these past couple of years that's not in the public eye, obviously. They like the kid. I think they see that he has the talent to move it in the corner and the safety realm of things. It's just all about if they can go out and play special teams as well, in my opinion, too. There's just a lot of moving parts. But right now, I think they would keep 6 corners, and I think Flowers and Tell would be the 5 and 6. But I would not be opposed to calling Xavier Rhodes' line. Hit him up, see if he'd have any interest being a rotational guy. You're not going to be the 1, you're not going to be the 2, you're not going to be the 3, but we'll get you some snaps and we'll rotate guys in and out to keep guys fresh.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable going the vet route because, I mean, like we talked about, the corners that are behind Rodgers, they're not necessarily, separating themselves. No one's stepping up, and like some of them are okay tacklers, but none of them in coverage are saying like, okay, you know what, you can't beat me on this route, you can't beat me on the in breaking, the out breaking, or you can't. No one is separating themselves that way. I feel good if you can go get a vet. If you guys think the Colts should go get a vet right now, comment below who you guys think it is right now. I'm just gonna throw some names out there: Trey Waynes, Joe Hayden, Chris Harris, Janoris Jenkins, Kevin King, Damon Arnett, Xavier Rhodes, Jimmy Smith, AJ Boye. So those are some of the guys that I will name off right there. Again, if y'all think they should go get one, comment down below who y'all think they should get. Getting into the safety room before we get into our other juicy stuff with the training camp and all this joint practices with the Lions. The safety room, Rodney McLeod looked solid. Julian Blackman looked healthy. I like to see him back on the field this early. It's still a miracle how this man is back on the field already, not practicing, playing football. So Nick Cross was almost as advertised, guys. He had as a safety, as a rookie, his angles are so good, especially in a live NFL game. They are good. I like that. It was definitely a welcome sight, obviously. The safety 4 spot, everybody knows that I'm a big Rodney Thomas guy. He didn't, weirdly, as he was listed on the safety depth chart, safety 4, Julian Blackman's backup. I was shocked to see that he didn't enter the game till like 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. But again, it was a quiet day from him. He was the single high safety. That will be his job. He wasn't pressured at all. There was one time where he could have gotten over just a little bit more. It was a downfield throw, didn't get there. But other than that, really not much to go off of. Rashad, off the safety room, who do you think separated themselves and possibly maybe that safety 4 spot?
Safety 4? I didn't see much potential in safety 4 at the safety 4 spot. I know it. Amani Watts, was the guy that people was expecting to play that position. He has experience mostly as a special team, as a core special teams guy. That's something we needed to see because George Odom, who was former safety, used to get rotated and was an all-pro special teamer. So the Colts, they're known for bringing guys in that just specialize in a specific special team skill and won't even play a guy positionally. That's why I'm interested to see who Destin think he would give the edge to at safety 4. I want to see just how much he weighs special teams into his decision on whoever he selects at safety 4.
Yeah, to me, it just became clear that it's going to be Rodney Thomas because of what I said with the corners earlier. They want guys that can play both corner and safety in a pinch, be able to rotate guys through. So it makes it to where you almost are keeping just in general like 7-8 DBs instead of just saying safety. So we'll see how it all plays out. But I feel pretty confident that McLeod and Thomas are going to be your backup safeties.
All right, guys, those were our performances, or not our performances, but those were our takeaways on the Blue Stable of this preseason game. Again, the Colts did take the L, like it matters, but just for technical reasons, they took the L 24-27, yada, yada, yada. We still whooped their ass last year. We're going to do it again this year. So, Rashad, what's up, man?
Oh, and for the people that wanted to know about the kicking battle, Jake Verdi, you out of here. Rodrigo, Hot Rod, it's your job to lose. Just please. I heard you had a great day today, but I'm not gonna get ahead. I'm gonna let Dustin speak about his takeaways from the day. But I'm pretty sure Hot Rod's not one of them on his hot list of takeaways.
Hot Rod is stepping up, man. He said, "Fuck them Legos. Let's go to the weight room." That's what he said this offseason. But
Yeah.